Hey guys, welcome to another Science Group Nuggets video. I really hope you guys are enjoying the content that we are dishing out to you. And if you are, please make sure that you give us a thumbs up. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and also just join the notification squad because you don't want to miss an update at all. So today we are talking about, can you get work without an agent? Can you get work without an agent? Now, the straight answer to that is yes, but it's not that simple. So there's people who don't have agents and are working quite, if I could say, successfully for themselves. And then there's people who have an agent, like myself, who are working quite successfully for themselves. So if you want to try and penetrate the industry without an agent, first of all, let me just clarify. Having an agent and not having an agent, this is not the same as being signed to a record label if you're a musician versus going independent. It's not like that. As an actor, you are forever a freelancer. You are always an independent contractor. So there's no the only thing is that an agency will take commission when they help you get a job by providing those auditions for you. So if you don't have an agent, that means you need to find a way to know about these auditions for yourself, which is probably going to be a very tricky thing if you don't know somebody in the industry that knows somebody that has a cousin, that has a friend, that's mom is a friend of another mom who is, do you get what I'm trying to say? So if you don't already have those connections, it's going to be very difficult. Or if your uncle or father or cousin is not in the industry and can help bring you into the industry and you don't have an agent, it's going to be quite challenging. But there are people who go that route, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. So there's some of you have been asking how can I get into films and TV soapies and dramas without an agent? First of all, that's very difficult. But the first thing I would want to ask is, what kind of training do you have? What kind of experience do you have? So that when there is that audition, are you equipped enough to be able to provide whatever they are looking for at that audition? Also, another thing, films in South Africa are not a frequent thing. They're not happening every single week. So if you firstly don't have an agent and you're looking to be in films, already you're just shooting yourself in the foot in terms of how long it might take you to break into the industry. But if you have an agent, it might just be a little bit better than you trying to do it on your own, because there are casting directors who rely on agents to get actors. So if casting directors are constantly reaching out to agencies when films, TV shows, whatever is being produced, theater shows, and they send out a casting brief to agents saying, hey guys, we're looking for a young black girl aged between 25 and 30, should speak English and any other South African language, then you as the actor without an agent needs to find a way to get into the casting director's database so that the casting director can know about you when they're casting for a show. Because if they don't, and you don't have an agent, then you'll never be submitted for that show. That's where an agent helps. So are you able to get work without an agent? The answer is yes, but like I said, it's going to be very challenging unless you are already an established actor. Commonly what actors do is that once they've established their name within the industry and they've been working for quite some time, and they've built somewhat of a good reputation, they then leave their agent to represent themselves. But this is after maybe a good 10 years in the industry, or maybe 5 years, and they've now managed to build somewhat of a good reputation. So now they are able to get direct calls from different producers and directors. Hey man, listen, I'd like to work with you on this thing. Are you keen? Yeah, sweet, let me know. And they deal with stuff like that. Or there's people who go straight from studying, so maybe they went to a university or a college or an academy where they maybe had a showcase, and at that showcase maybe a director or a producer was there and they happened to say, hey listen, I really liked what you did on stage and I'd like you to come and audition for our show. and then you audition for that show, and then you get in without an agent because they came and watched you at a showcase. So now you're building your name already without an agent, but what helped you was the showcase. So it's important for you to identify what kind of opportunities do you currently have that could put you in a space where you could be seen. If you don't have anything like that, then I would encourage you to get an agent. Seek an agent. If you are able to get into community theater or children's theater, find a way in which you can put yourself out there, even if it's on social media, because it's also a platform where you can put yourself out there, right? So it's important for you to identify what do you currently have in your disposal that you can use to put yourself out there in order to be seen or heard, so that you can be an option one day for a role. That's if you are trying to break into the industry without an agent. Like I said, I'd highly encourage you to rather try get an agent. But the question was, can you find work without an agent? And the answer is yes. But again, it's not that simple. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was clear enough for you in terms of can you and can you not. And if you enjoyed it, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, and please share it with your friends and family. You never know who might need to hear this. And also definitely subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next week.